Good morning, Mama. It is time to wake up and be wealthy. It is time for you to become rich AF.
Sweet.
It is time for more ease, flow, and fun for you. It is time to build a life and business you are madly in love with. It is time to unlock the wealth codes needed to build your business with your dedicated host, me, Nellie Corvo.
One more time.
Nellie Corvo. I am the CEO and founder of the Wealthy Mama Movement, and I want to officially welcome you to the Wake Up and Be Wealthy show. I am the master at sales and social media with over 17 years of experience building brands in multiple industries, resulting in millions of dollars.
Nice.
I've mentored countless women from starting their businesses all the way up to multi-millionaires. I am here to be your go-to mama to help you build an iconic brand that you are proud of that creates massive cash and impact in the world. Without further ado, let's unlock today's episode. Enjoy! Welcome back to day 2. I am so excited for you today. The theme for today is everything that weighs you down. Do you find yourself thinking about all the clutter in your house, all the emails in your inbox, all the things on your to-do list? These things take up so much mental equity in our brain that can you imagine when they are all gone, how you would feel? I really think this is a prereq to growing your business, to leaning more into sales. It's very, very hard to feel confident, to feel creative, to want to get out of your comfort zone when you have all of this weight on your shoulders, right? So day 2 is so fitting and designed to help you get the nagging tasks out of your way. Eliminate everything weighing you down. It's time, and it's going to be a little tough at first, right? We're going to have to exude a lot of energy and focus, and there's going to be distractions that you want to lean into, but you're going to continue to feel this pain if we don't address it. So day 2 is so fitting. So grab your workbook, and we're going to go through everything weighing you down. So the first part is I want you to think about what are the thoughts or words that are weighing you down. So what are the limiting beliefs? What is the negative self-talk? I call that your mean girl. So really think about all those words, phrases, thoughts, ideas that you have. So perhaps this is hard with kids, right? I'm tired, I'm stressed, why me? Who's going to want to buy from me? Am I qualified, right? The imposter syndrome. So all of those thoughts, everyone has them. I want you to get them on paper, a lot like our money stories, and I want you to get them on paper, as many as you can, okay? Then you're gonna start to think about what are the things that are weighing you down. Is there clutter in your house? Is there goodwill items that need to be taken? Are there things that you need to sell? So what are all the things or rooms that you have that you really, really need to get organized, decluttered, and get everything just feeling so amazing in your household? This can also be your car, it can be digital, so think about all of those things. Now I want you to think about the tasks that are weighing you down. So what I have my clients do is literally brainstorm every nagging task. Now, nagging tasks can also be good things, right? It can be things that you've been wanting to do and just haven't. So I don't want you to have a negative connotation to nagging. It just means it's something that you've been wanting to do, and for whatever reason you haven't yet. Okay, so just think about all of those things and write them all down. You may need a little bit more space, so feel free to write on the back of your paper, whatever you need to do, get them all on paper. You can also separate them out if you want to do personal, like a list for personal and a list for professional. So do whatever feels good to you, but the goal is to get the tasks out there. I then want you to think about what habits are weighing you down. So are you staying up too late? Are you exuding a lot of screen time? So think about these habits that aren't serving and supporting you at the highest level and get those on paper. And then last but not least are the people weighing you down. Now, sometimes if it's a significant other or maybe a family member, it's a little bit more challenging to distance yourself, but let's address who those people are, if you have any, and get those details on the piece of paper, and then we can figure out from there what your game plan is. My favorite thing that I've been taught is, so if you feel that like, oh, this person is weighing me down, it's not helpful, it's negative, right? But I can't really just completely cut all ties for whatever reason. We can love from afar, right? We can protect your energy. So I do want you to know that. So get those all on paper, and then you're going to start to think about what motivates you to keep growing your business. But before you do that, you have a fun challenge. So I want you to circle one thing from each category. So the categories that you just answered, right? All of those questions, I want you to circle one from each category. And I'm going to challenge you today to get that thing or complete that item or work on that habit today, right? We can have a lot of forward motion in one day. It doesn't mean you have to be perfect. It doesn't mean you have to get 100%, but we could do 20%, right? We could do 50%, 75%. So I think a lot of times people have this all or nothing mindset, but really we want to just have, let's do something mindset, right? Let's just see what we can do. So circle one thing, and if you want to do more, awesome. But my goal for you is that we start that momentum, right? A body in motion stays in motion. So once you do that, we'll go back to what motivates you. So what motivates you to keep growing your business? I really want you to think about that. Is it money? Is it success? Is it because it's something of your own? Is it impact? Is it legacy? Is it you want certain things in the life and you need them to grow a business, right? So nothing is off limits. Nothing is selfish. So I want you to get all of that on paper. And then I want you to think about, what do you truly need to be your best self? So if you were to prescribe yourself like the perfect scenario, what do you need to be your best self? Sleep, water, working out, the people around you, having therapy, having a coach. Like, think of all of these things, right? I don't want you to worry about the money piece, but what do you need to be your best self, right? Like a house cleaner or a virtual assistant or somebody to do your dry cleaning, like all of those little things that nag at you. Could someone else do them for you to be your best self? So I want you to think of everything. It can be things that you're already doing and things that you want to be doing, but get them on this list, because this is essentially your prescription for being your best self. And what I always love to realize is when we feel like we're in a funk, or when we feel like things are off or we're exhausted, it's most likely because we're not doing enough of the things on this list. So I'm hoping that you can go back to this list and refer back to it and be like, oh, okay, I need to do these 3 things and I'm going to feel so much better. I love thinking that we typically are the problem, right? When we take full responsibility, we are the problem, but the beauty of that is we're also the solution. So when you have 100% power, you can change things, right? You can shift. See what I did there? So with that being said, you can pick some things to feel so much better rather than staying in a victim mindset and staying frustrated. So get as many of those down that you can. And then we're already on our checklist for the day. So go through everything, make sure you've checked things off and eliminated things from that weighing you down categories. And I will check back in with you tomorrow for your next lesson. All right, have an amazing day. You get to create it because you're 100% responsible, right?
Woo! Is your head spinning? I hope you took so many notes and you feel so inspired. Time truly flies when you're learning about becoming wealthy AF. I hope you loved today's episode. That does it for us on the show. Don't forget, every weekday we unlock another juicy money-making episode. So be sure to subscribe or follow where you're listening to this. And also, don't forget, if you haven't already, to leave us a 5-star review on your podcast platform so we can take over the world together. And share a takeaway on social media and tag me at The Wealthy Mama. We love doing spontaneous prize giveaways. So don't forget to tag us with a takeaway so we can reward you as being one of our biggest fans and listeners. Until next time, don't forget, you are worthy of being wealthy. And from everyone at the Wealthy Mama movement, we love you. Make it a great day.